Okay, so WWE Films does actually have a film franchise. That, of course, is The Marine, which is normally about a Marine who comes home, things go bad, he either has to fix the situation in a physical action film style. Marine 3 stars The Miz, as Marine who's been to Iraq a couple times, comes home. He still hasn't gotten out of war style yet. And there's a bar fight, and he whoops the daylights out of this guy. There's also a group of extremists. They're all white. That have a very elaborate plan. It's a decent plan. It's a fairly elaborate plan. Through a bizarre twist of circumstance, they actually kidnap Miz's sister. FBI gets involved, but sooner or later, the Miz is going to be the one to attack the boat and do all the damage. This movie was actually surprisingly brutal for being WWE film. The Miz runs a piece of rebar through a guy's chest. He bludgeons the guy to death with a giant pipe wrench. People get shot a lot. It was actually pretty decent. It is your generic action film. Does The Miz do a pretty good job? Oh, that's debatable. The Miz is an action star, works pretty well. His physique doesn't really scream Marine who's on 2-week leave from Iraq. Having had friends that were in Iraq, they normally came back like just ridiculously cut. A lot of us were like, well, what it is we worked out. You're on missions. If you're on missions, you don't really eat that much. You'd have a lot of weight. It was hot. Or they just worked out. Miz is still he's a little bit bulkier than one would expect a Marine coming back from Iraq. But it's a decent generic action flick.